When Windows key plus R runs, just enter in what? System 32 in small letters. System 32, then click enter key to connect. Okay. When it connects, it opens an interface for you like this. Okay. So this interface is what we are going to base on to come out with what we are looking for. Okay. This interface is what we're going to base on to come out with what you're looking for. Okay, so what we're going to do is that to make our work so short, we can also check on our device properties here, but this one I'm not going to explain that thing right now. Our main focus is on how to know the page sizes or paper size dimensions built inside the computer. Okay, we can also use our device parent. This one is on the Bluetooth aspect, our device parent wizard. Okay, some of the Bluetooth are not being what anytime a window is being installed, there are some Bluetooth that are not being displayed. Okay, they want to we work on that. Okay, but today our main option is on our print management. Okay, how we can be able to get our default paper size dimensions automatically. So for us to quickly rush up, when the pop-up opens, we just click on the search bar here. Okay, so this search bar, just enter small caps or small letters, print management, no space, I'm begging you, no space, print management, and click on enter to connect. Okay, so you click on print management. There are 8 options of what command that display. Okay, 8 options of command that display, but what you're looking at is these 2 icons here. Okay, so we double click on it to open to us to an interface. Now the interface that will open to us is the disk management system, in which we have our print management here. Okay, this is our print management. Okay, so on this print management, what we do is that when you open a print management, you see the custom filters. This custom filters contains 4 options. Okay, these 4 options, the first one is all printers. That means the number of printers that this laptop or this desktop that I'm using, it has been able to connect with. Okay, so you double click on it, you see the number of printers that this monitor or this computer has been able to connect with using. Okay, it has been able to connect with what Microsoft fax driver, this is the fax driver. It has been able to connect to the HP LaserWorks Jet, that's for the school, and other printers. Okay, and then we have the all drivers. All drivers also works with the same printers that you were able to use. The drivers or the printers that you installed, whether they were Windows 6-bit, 64-bit, 64-bit or 32-bit. Okay, very good. And then printer which is not read, that means the particular printer that we were using which was offline. You see, there are some printers that when you issue a command to it fails to print out the information, so that information is being displayed. That information comes down on your taskbar, and they will tell you print, and you see that it will not read. There are printers not read, and printers with job, that one there's no printer here with a job. Okay, so what we do is that we are not going to use any of these options, but the options we're going to work with print service. This print service, now when you double click on print service, the default name of the computer and the default name of the computer local disk will display. So mine has displayed desktop FXUUL27 local disk. I double click on it. When I double click on it, the default administrator name of my computer also contains 4 options. I have drivers here, forms here, ports here, printers here. This port here contains the number of ports that are around the computer. So if a port is malfunction, you can do the correction here. You can configure the port here to let it work, or you can delete the port here. Okay, very good, very good. Printer, you can control number of printers here. You can configure the printer here. You can pause the printer to work. You can deploy it by a group policy. You can check the property of the printer. You can just test the printer by printing only a page. Okay, you can manage sharing. There are a lot of information that we do. Like our main focus on how to know what the paper size is built inside the computer. So you double click on forms. Okay, when you double click on forms, these are the default paper size that are built inside what the computer. Okay, this is the width of it, and this is the height of it. Okay, and then the imageable width, it is into millimeters. Okay, and the imageable height is millimeters. So we have millimeter, millimeter. Okay, so these are some of the default page size or paper dimensions that have been built inside our computer. So it's not as long as we have to calculate a lot of things or convert. You just write the paper size, just click it here, it automatically displays it for us. So these are the informations on the paper dimensions for us. Okay, very good. And then God bless you. This is Under Media Institute. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.